music for or James Bondy music, so I'm just gonna put on like the regular music that I play.
Fair enough.
Alright. Well, now
Once
I got
we get
shit in
back,
my teeth.
once we get back to like a city, I've done the math.
I mean, you are in a city.
A city that uses the common currency.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to a bank. I've done the math and exchange all of my money for Electrum.
Right. Okay.
I would have 10,919.6 Electrum. Which that's a pretty good amount.
Liz, I love you, but I hate you.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Yeah, but like, imagine there's like some dumb kid working the cash register, and then you'll be like, "Oh, it's like a currency from a faraway land," you know? Because no one sees it. It's worth 100 platinum. They'd buy that, right?
That'd probably take one hell of a deception check.
Yeah, okay, fair point.
Hello, Positivity Man.
What is my deception?
He was here when we did the industrial one. Funky.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I also have my very first subscriber now, which I was just reminded of because I looked back and Evan used his fucking Twitch Prime to subscribe to me, and I was like, nice. Appreciation. Anyway. Deception 20. I just see it at the corner. God, I'm so okay. It's fine. I'll pull it together. Oh.
There.
Alright. So, where we left off last time, you all took down 2 of the children of the white dragon that sort of is part of the curse on this sort of island here. Realizing that you killed the wrong dragon, or didn't get the right one, you all navigated your way out, took a quick long rest, before Pud, using his channel divinity, or no, it was... God, is it called channel divinity?
Divine intervention.
Divine intervention, that's what it's called. I'm sorry, my brain is
channel
fuzzy.
divinity is the other thing.
Yeah,
it doesn't fucking... Sorry, continue, never mind.
It does do shit when you're a paladin, though. It does, like, a lot of shit when you're a paladin. Anyway, I don't know why clerics get it, though, because honestly, it's kind of useless if you're a cleric, but anyway, continuing. Yes, so, Pud, using his divine intervention, learns the exact location of this sort of fake Somri, and sees that she's at some sort of party. You all teleport your way back into the city and navigate your way through, quickly putting on disguises to hide your identities. You guys quietly bribe the guard outside to be let in, and make your way up to the open ballroom floor. You guys now stand in this large ballroom full of mostly drow, but you see every now and then like a Durgar or a tiefling standing about. The room is full of people. What do you do?
Any sign of our target?
I'm gonna make a perception check, everybody.
You got it.
I would also like to drop my charisma enhance ability that I have on Raven, and then I'm going to cast it again at 5th level, targeting every other person in the party. I'll just put a little...
So does everybody have advantage on their charisma checks? Or is that what it is?
I'm going to put a little green dot.
Boop.
3, 2, 1, person.
I got a 12.
Got a 17.
Hey!
There's that.
All 12, 17, 27. Vander, would you like to make a perception check?
Perception.
Relying on sight?
I don't have advantage because I left the cloak at the other place.
I would let you still wear the cloak. Like, in here. It just...
I left it for the disguise, so I'm sticking with that. 'Cause
Alright.
technically,
Fair enough,
I did
fair enough.
clarify that I left it.
I mean, do you have to be like wearing the cloak? Because like, could you have it like wrapped around your waist like a sweatshirt?
Fine, I still have a +5. We'll just hope for a good roll.
Alright, that's used to... +5 is still really good.
Ooh, 18.
Yeah, the 18 once again. Pud and, well, only Pud and Vander. Sorry, Raven, you just missed it. As the two of you kind of glance around the area, you spot briefly, passing behind the far pillar over here, a very familiar drow figure. The long white hair and all. But she seems to be just out of sight.
I'm gonna.
Specifically,
she's like over there, kind of. You see, like the like behind that.
Okay. So
I am going to follow behind you, like at a distance. You know, not. Whatever. I'm gonna pretend to be your servant. Okay.
okay. So are we splitting up? Less of a
I think we should split up and try to go at her one at a time occasionally.
all right.
Like one person can start and then leave, and then maybe another can come around.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good.
And how are we doing this also?
I'd say draw straws, but
I mean, we all just give it a shot. How about?
Alright.
I mean, we all have the capability to do it, so why not?
think of a number, shout it out. Go.
Go. I want everyone to roll for initiative.
Alrighty? Damn. Okay.
This is how we're gonna get around to all of you getting your chance to make
Oh.
to make your move. This is how I'll keep track of it. So that this isn't like a combat thing. This is more like this is what I'm going to do for my turn, and then whatever you do, the person after that can either react or do whatever you want. You know? Alright.
Fair enough.
Alright, we'll start, Vander with a 7. Solid as always. Raven, 11. You're not pulling those high rolls tonight.
Nope, not
Pierce
tonight.
once again with a 19, though. And Pud with an 18. And Alos also gets to roll for initiative. Oh, that poor lad. Alright, and I will roll for her as well. Alright. It's going to be, no. Okay. Right on. So the party is continuing on. For the most part, you guys haven't been noticed yet. Oh, I'm back. Or at least that's what you think. But Piers, what do you do?
Okay, are these things, are they like tables?
Yeah, they're like tables. There's like some like punch bowls and like chips and stuff on the sides.
Okay. And does normal movement distance matter? Or
Yeah.
are we keeping we're keeping 30 feet?
I'll say for until actual combat ensues, No, not yet. You
Okay.
can just walk about.
That's still the arrow. Okay. I'm just gonna go. Sure, like, yeah, like, just right here and just start getting, like, food and stuff and see if anything. And trying to keep an eye on wherever she is.
Alright. Make me a deception check quickly.
Okay. That... Where there
Come
it is.
on, advantage.
Right, it is with advantage. Well, that's a soft 20.
Mm.
And then I don't think that can. Yeah, soft 20. I forgot that there's the advantage button also on the character sheet, but soft 20.
Alright. You can vaguely see her now that she's been pointed out by Pud. You know she's somewhere in the background back here.
Okay.
Pud's turn.
I am just going to follow behind Raven when Raven goes. I just want to like keep my head down, pretend like I'm just like I'm somewhat of like a servant, but also like kind of like a butler, you know?
Right on.
Do I have to make a deception or something?
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll deception. I was just gonna see if you're gonna move first. But if you're not gonna move, then
I'll move down behind Raven. I would like to channel divinity because I'm finally like looking at these. Knowledge of the ages. I'm gonna get proficiency with any skill or tool. So basically, I'm gonna get proficiency with deception.
all right.
That's an 11. Fuck.
I mean, wait, plus your proficiency modifier?
Yes.
That was 11.
Oh, okay. So
This is also using the character sheet.
yeah, okay. I just wasn't sure if you added if it adds your proficiency mod to deception already or not.
Oh, I just gave it proficiency.
Oh yeah, you could just like tap the thing on the sheet. Yeah, I guess. Okay. You feel like you're a pretty good kobold sidekick to Raven. Raven, what is your plan?
Do we know what kind of party this is?
It appears to be a small like gathering. There's a lot of it's like almost like a social event. You don't know a social event for what for or anything. No one seems to be talking. I mean, as you listen in, as you could actually speak under common, a lot of the people just appear to be having like very, casual conversation. There doesn't appear to be any sort of topic of interest to you at the moment.
So it's just a party in general. Okay. Well, I'm gonna probably head over to this group of people over here. See if I can engage in small talk and see what the party is for to blend in the future.
Alright.
Just gonna boop.
Make a general charisma check for me.
A general charisma? Yeah, I can do that.
Just charisma check. Straight, flat charisma.
And I can follow behind him, right?
Yeah.
Also, I did want to say, your stream title is Adventure Time on the Avoine Noir.
Frick! I forgot to change that.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
3,
that.
2, 1, boom. Gonna be a 19.
Gotta try with that advantage. Gotta get the natural 20.
Okay, we'll try. We're gonna go with that 19.
All of the advantages have been super shitty.
I just think Roll20's trying to kill us tonight.
It'll go fine.
There we go. I fixed it. I forgot that was just what I did last time. Anyway, okay, at 19, you kind of smoosh your way into the conversation. The people seem to be just talking about where the wine came from. And like a lot of them are very high noblemen, which you're not unfamiliar with. And you kind of ask what the party is for. And you kind of get the idea of, well, did you not know? It's a celebration for the new expansion coming, and it's kind of generally what you get from it, but there's no other pinpoint answers after that.
Okay, cool. So some sort of celebration about an expansion of something. Cool. Perfect.
Yeah. All right. All right. So, now it's Ellis' turn. Alice will just try to make a general stealth check to try to, like, hide, because he's fairly large and doesn't exactly know, because he was not given instructions of what to do in this situation, so he's just gonna, like, hang around the side until something happens. Okay. He just, like, Raven appears. You guys all see him kind of generally just kind of, like, walking up against the wall and just taking in the situation, but besides that, doesn't make any large moves. Vander?
I'm going to go over there, and I'm gonna look through for any food that might contain peanuts in particular.
Make a perception or investigation.
That's an 11.
All right. The undercommon food is extremely foreign to you. You find like a bowl of what looks like it could be some kind of seed, but it doesn't look to be exactly peanuts because they are not native here. So peanuts would not be here, but you do find a bowl of what you think are seeds.
Can I just take one and see if it sprouts into anything?
Yeah.
Broodcraft?
Yeah, you grab one and you sprout it.
I'm gonna roll
Oh.
Can I roll to try and keep that hidden?
Yeah, roll sleight of
But it's a
hand. That would be
delicate
sleight of
fruit.
hand. Because you're just sleight of handing Druid
Doesn't matter
craft.
because my modifier is 0.
Okay.
14.
14,
That's
not
better than
bad.
I thought I would get.
That's honestly not bad. Yeah, you kind of take it and kind of gently hide it like underneath your coat and just sprout it. It appears to be almost it seems to create some sort of like beanish sprout that has a almost like light light bluish color to it. That as you keep druid crafting it, a small sort of like pinkish flower blooms from it as well. It doesn't produce any more, but if you like, case you want to keep druid crafting it, but that's about what you get. It is almost like a bean, almost like a beanish.
Yeah, I want to keep it small, but I want to see if I can, like, by looking at it and sprouting it a little bit, kind of see what kind of, like, how big it would get.
The plant?
Potentially.
Yeah. It appears it would only really get maybe like 1.5 feet tall, maybe.
Okay.
So fairly small.
And I'm gonna
fairly
make
small.
those.
All right. I'm going to roll the perception check. As you guys are watching, you see her kind of move closer into the crowds, and separate. And you see the crowds begin to kind of turn and move. As you see, actually, there's a few women here that all are drow and have sort of very beautiful blackish, like long white hair. There's actually like a handful of women that like have very similar sort of palette to her. And as they kind of move and turn, and like Raven, the ones you were talking to kind of leave to go socialize with other ones, you realize the party the party itself, like not your party, but like the physical party, has shuffled. And you've lost sight of the dragon.
Oh, fuck. That's not good.
Piers.
Hmm.
None of you beat what I did in fact roll a natural 20. So she
Okay.
is gone.
I'm just gonna take a drink of some sort and just come in by this pillar and just observe and see if I can find her.
Perception.
That was going to hit persuasion. 15.
You can't seem to find her.
That's so close to being a fucking 1. I'm just you sit there and watch.
Now, you're kind of getting, you kind of feel like a chill on the back of your neck as like the temperature in the room almost has gotten like a few degrees colder. Pud, are you going to continue?
Can I try to?
Spot her?
Yeah, I just want to make a little perception check, you know.
All right. Yeah, for sure. You are the best receiver.
Why you had to go and say that?
Okay. Well,
That's total the reason I failed.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Nah, you can't seem to catch her. Raven,
Uh-oh.
you want to
Okay.
roll a perception as well?
Might as well. We'll see if something happens. Come on, roll 20. Hey, 23.
All right. Well, with a 23, you kind of look about, and there are a few women. It kind of confuses you at first, but looking about, this one, much closer to you now, you recognize, just like it's like the slightest detail on her face. Like you wouldn't have seen her if she didn't turn at just the right time, but you see her.
Great. Okay. Does she look like she knows what's going on?
Make an insight check.
Insight. Okay. Not gonna be helpful. 3, 2, 1. Da 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 da. I have no idea.
10. She's hard to read. She's also not facing you. Her back is currently facing you.
I
So she's
see.
looking at those 4 people in
Mhm.
front of her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I will attempt to continue to keep an eye on her. I don't know if I could subtly point her out to Pud, but
Stealth?
stealth?
I'd say that's stealth. Because you're
Oh, hell
stealthing
yeah!
and trying to point her out.
Yeah, I got
I
this.
mean, you guys
okay.
also have Rocky Talkies. That you are
Dirty
significantly selfie. You kind of do like that head nod, and Pud, you glance over, and yeah, no, it's her.
Just continue blending in, chatting at this point.
Mhm.
There.
You got a new crowd to talk to, and they're just a bunch of rich people. All right, Vander.
Well, I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if I can figure out which one is her.
Yep.
$17.
Yes. You look out and you spot her like just looking over Pierce's shoulder.
Okay. Are there like plates on the tables for you to put food on
Oh
and
yeah,
wander
yeah, yeah.
around?
There's like plates and forks and knives and any sort of utensil you could possibly need. There's even like a soup,
Alright.
some soup, so there's like bowls and stuff.
I'm gonna take a plate and put some of the tree seeds from my bag on said plate.
You pour a bunch of seeds on a plate. Is that it? What are you gonna do
Yeah,
now?
that's all I'm gonna do.
You still can move. Are you good?
No, I'm gonna move over to this group here. I'm gonna be like a little farther back. Try to engage in conversation, but like try to keep far enough back I can still see her past the pillar.
Okay. You can see her, but she becomes a lot harder to see now because you've moved a little distance away. Alright. Once again, you see her kind of moving in with the crowd. Slightly. But you're able to still keep, for the most part, a better tab on her, as you know she's still within this group here. But now there's like 3 women, and you're not sure which one she is. But you do know that she's within here, those who had spotted her. She didn't roll as well last time. She wasn't able to get that far. Piers.
I'm gonna move my way over here. Once again, there. And once again, just try to look.
Yep, perceive.
And if, like, people talk to him, he'll try to answer them. Yeah, no, that's a lie, because he can't fucking speak the language.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, hold on. Are there any, like, tieflings around this group?
I'll say, yeah, there's like a couple. There's like 2
Okay.
tieflings.
No, if any of them respond to him in Infernal, or some...
Yeah.
If he can respond to anything they say in Infernal, he will. To the best of his ability of conversation, what they might bring.
Alright, yeah, fair enough. Roll perception.
Yeah.
And also roll charisma.
18.
Because you are now engaging in socializing.
Okay, perception is 18.
Alright?
And then just straight charisma.
Yep.
Is that all? That's with the advantage, right? Because of the thing.
Yes, yes, this is
Okay.
with advantage.
15. Jesus Christ.
They talk to you. They first try to introduce themselves in Undercommon, and then you kind of respond in Infernal, and then like the 2 tieflings kind of perk up and again kind of talking to you and asking your opinion on like, you know, like a brewery downtown that you haven't been to, and all of it is super foreign, but you're trying your best to like stay humble.
He hasn't checked it out yet, but potentially that might be a place you might look at.
Yeah, very much. If you don't get kicked out. Pud.
18 perception, was that still nothing?
No,
also?
no. Oh, yes. You look at she's down there now.
There.
She's like
okay.
directly in front of you, but behind one person.
Okay.
Do I gain any insight from my passive insight?
From your passive insight, she seems to be moving with a purpose. As you're kind of looking around, just kind of using your passive insight to kind of watch her now, and she definitely did not beat your passive insight, I'll tell you that much. You could tell where she is as well, as you look and you kind of just stare at her, and using your passive insight, she appears to every time she moves and changes positions with someone, there is a purpose behind it. I'll give you that much.
Okay. I am going to actually just... Would it be possible to just, like, save my turn and just wait for something to happen?
Yep. Hold an action.
And just hold an action.
Alright. Raven?
Okay.
No, Raven and Vander, you guys are up.
Sounds good. I guess what I can try to do is get close. Wait, I have to roll perception because Raven doesn't know where she is right now.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Pud does.
Okay.
If Pud wants to very stealthily point it out.
Sure, I got it.
Yeah, easy.
28.
Yeah, you know
Fine.
exactly where she is.
Cool beans. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can make my way over to this group and attempt, I don't know, natural conversation. I've got this. I'm
Yeah.
chatty.
Make a charisma check.
You got it. Oh boy.
I do want to state I'm staying here in this group.
Yep.
I'm not going over with him.
All right, fair enough. Natural
If
20. You kind of like tap one of the women. This group over here is mainly like drow women and like one dude, and you slide into their conversation and immediately pick up what they're putting down and start chatting it back. You feel pretty like you feel like you are like the center of attention in this, but like not in like a bad way. Like this is like you feel like you're in control of the conversation at hand. You know?
Oh, good.
When Raven walks away,
Perfect.
Alos will walk up to the group and try to continue the conversation in Undercommon that you were having a part of, and just also kind of bodyguard Pud a little bit. Okay, not bad. Not a natural 20, but he manages to have very civil conversation. Vander?
I'm gonna start by rolling perception to see if I can figure out which one is her.
Yep.
But at the very least, know she's still in that group.
Yeah, you do notice that she's still in the cluster.
15.
Sorry, I re-rolled it, but yes, I believe 15 was the DC, so yes, you do still see her. Just barely. It takes you a little bit longer than you wish it did, and you're really wishing you had your cloak right about now. But you do see her.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna move over here and try to converse with anyone in there who might speak elf or giant. That'd be a stretch, but
No, I'm gonna say you get to roll because you're trying to speak in a language none of them speak. Roll charisma with disadvantage, but because you have advantage, it's just a straight roll.
so close to that nat 20. 15 overall.
Okay, 15 overall. They are for the most part trying to ignore you. And the tieflings in the group seem really connected with Piers, and you don't know what the fuck they're saying. But Piers seems to be pretty into it. But yeah. You see the party begin to shift and move once again, but all of you this time are able to keep track of where she is. She doesn't move because she's still there. Because she rolled not fantastic, so she is still visible this time. Right, Piers.
I think I'm gonna stay because I want to let Raven have his go with her
Alright,
right
fair.
now.
All right. And Pudge, you're still on waiting, as well.
Hello? Yeah, but actually, because I'm waiting and I see that Alice has come up, during Alice's turn, could I have tried to make another deception check to see if I can try to be a better butler?
Okay, yeah, I'll say go for it.
Okay, because that's what I want to use my held turn for.
To be butler.
Fuck, it's 10.
You feel pretty
Yeah.
butler.
Mm-hmm. I'll just move behind him.
Maybe
then-
maybe it doesn't also help the fact that Alos is not really thinking of you as like a servant, because I don't think Alos was totally caught up on the plan. So he's just trying to like keep an eye on the dragon lady.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill back there, and then for this turn again, I'm just gonna hold my action.
Right on. Raven, as you're kind of sitting there, and a couple of the girls kind of walk away and merge with others, and a couple other kind of come in. You're still able to keep a hold on the conversation at it rolling a natural 20. So a lot of the people who were talking to you are still here, very engaged in this sort of conversation or story you might be telling. And you kind of glance over at the fake summary, and she seems very intrigued by you.
Fantastic. Okay, let's see what I can do. I'll move in.
All right.
All right, I will just like kind of go over here. Still chatting with everyone. I didn't just straight up walk away.
You just kind of like walked a little bit more into the conversation, if anything.
Mm-hmm. All right. Basically going to attempt to basically lie about the seeds that Vandar gave us. I'm
What
going to
is
try
your
to convince
lie?
them. I'm going to try to convince them that they are a delicacy from the upper world that have been exported in.
All right. That's a deception check, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. I think Raven can lie.
Mm-hmm. You've been doing it your whole life.
True enough. All right. Plus, it's a charisma thing, so advantage. Thank God for advantage. I don't know if I should use that last luck point or not.
17 is good enough, I think, right
17 will probably
So didn't we have the long rest, and then
more likely than.
now. I don't
we
think so.
decided to TP, right?
Yeah, but you wasted it all on
used them.
decoration, on disguises.
Yeah, no, Raven did everything
oh,
on
yeah.
makeup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You explain these sort of delicacies, and some of the people kind of reach in and kind of take a couple from you. And Sumri doesn't. She sits there and she stares at them. She goes, "Oh, you know, there's a lot about the overworld that I quite enjoy.
You don't say.
I'm all right on the snack for now."
Well, if you change your mind, feel free to come find me.
But you have successfully gotten 4 random people to eat a seed.
Fuck.
I'm going to... Oops, that's not what I wanted to click.
Give them a brown one. This is
Oh
brownie.
no.
This is brown with color.
There's orange. There's orange.
That's good
solid
enough.
Everyone but the target.
Everyone-
Oh no.
Vander's just fucking is gonna fucking commit murder without intention on the right person. This is
He
good.
still
Turn
knows
his
who
life
it
to no.
is. He's being careful. If he didn't know, he wouldn't take the chance.
Oh, it's not an area effect of, oh, I'm gonna cast it into whoever consumes is affected. Well, that's good to know.
No, it's a target on the specific.
Okay.
Raven,
That's really
do you
good.
also eat a seed? Or are you gonna leave it for everybody else?
I'll eat a seed to be convincing.
Alright. You eat a seed, and she seems... Now that you've eaten one as well, you see Samri kind of loosen up slightly, but she still doesn't quite take one. But you're definitely loosening her up. You know, you can
All right.
you can see it.
I'll smile at her and
right on.
basically, yeah.
Vander? I'll say this is like Vander and Piers. You guys kind of both get the go.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just gonna keep an eye on her and hold my action so that as soon as she eats a seed, I'll take my action.
All right.
I don't know if I want to stay or move in. Actually, okay, no. I am seeing what Raven did. Piers is going to go in and ask for one of them
Okay.
to keep up Raven's act.
Okay. All right. And so you launch down on a just like a pine seed.
Yeah, he's eaten worse.
Honestly, yeah. Alright, fair enough. Pud, you're still holding out? You're just watching literally everyone gather around there just eating seeds.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to make another deception check with my held action.
Yeah,
Because, might as well.
might as well.
Fucking goddamn it, that's the same roll. Yeah,
I mean, the thing is, you are a kobold, and you look up at the drow around in the party, and they seem to be paying you next to no mind.
mhm.
Like, they just aren't
I'm
even
gonna-
looking at you. So you feel, you're pretty, you fit in pretty well.
Yeah, I'm gonna look, down somewhat, so then I don't even want to, make eye contact with anyone, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
And I'm
Alright,
just gonna hold my action again, because,
Raven. I'll say this is, once again, kind of like a Raven and Piers, because you are both in this situation.
All right. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I want to push the acorn snack thing again.
You see when Piers came over, she almost looked like you were attracting a crowd with these things. So there is you can't tell if there's an interest or just like a wonder about it.
I will attempt to make up some sort of story about where these foreign seeds came from.
Fair enough. Roll another deception check.
Okay, deception. Here we go. Dice, don't let me down. 22 plus the advantage. Let's go with the 22.
Yeah, 22, definitely. No, she seems very intrigued by all of this. And she stands there, and she kind of takes it in. Alright. If you're not offering her one, she'll just continue to stand.
If she looks like she really wants one, I'll say,
Roll an
hey,
insight
I'll
check.
still stand. Insight?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Can I do that as well?
Yeah, of course.
3, 2, 1, go! Shit!
Yeah.
Natural 20, 22.
Yeah, Piers, you could tell that she wants to she wants to see what these seeds are all about.
No, he will look toward and just say,
Raven, you're like I'm not getting through to her. She's such a hard cookie to crack. Like, you can't read her at all.
Piers will take
No,
one out
she's
of.
not.
Piers will take one from Raven's hand because he doesn't want to hide that he has them, and just look at and offer it and just say, "You are truly missing out if you don't have one of these." She doesn't know my language. Fuck, I don't know. Just remember that. I just look at her and seeing the intent. I take that back.
Did you say it in Infernal?
I don't fucking know. To keep. Actually, okay. Yes, because I don't know how many people actually know Common down here, and that would be a bit more. That'd be a bit more, pun unintended, common for someone to say to talk in Infernal with other two things.
Okay. Make a persuasion check with disadvantage, but also so that just rounds out evenly because you already have advantage. So make a straight persuasion.
Straight persuasion. Jesus Christ, that was almost a 118.
That was
so
so
Holy
close.
shit.
That was.
Holy shit, 18.
Oh,
Holy
no.
fuck.
Oh,
You
thank
see,
God.
as she slowly reaches a hand out and takes it from your hand, it's staring at you. She carefully puts it in her mouth and begins to kind of chew on it a little bit. And you see her face kind of cringe as,
Yeah.
these are not edible. These are not edible. Do not eat pine cones or acorns. I guess technically they're edible, but you still don't eat them. Just don't.
Like,
Fucking
at least
flashback to
they will.
Epithet Erased where they're drinking pine cones.
Yeah. Okay. Well. God. Okay, well,
Wait,
okay.
what?
It's not the
What
most
happened?
tasteful snack, and she kind of like chews on it, and
Yeah.
kind of grits her teeth and goes, "Are you
Acquired
sure that
taste.
that's what?"
Would she have first of all, would she have understood him when he talked in Infernal? Like,
You don't know.
what? Okay,
You actually, well, I mean, with a 22 insight, yeah.
okay, he'll just respond with, "It can be an acquired taste."
Well, those surface dwellers are quite strange, don't you think?
Yeah.
Still, I find their snacks very interesting, even if they are not edible.
Yeah. You can certainly say that again. And you see, like, in one of the other drow beside you in Undercommon just kind of goes, "Can I have another?"
So,
Of
so
course.
did I see her eat one?
Make a perception check.
Come on.
Don't worry, man. Worst comes to worst, I'll come find you. I'll let you know.
11.
It's hard to see over Pierce's shoulder, but she definitely took one. You can confidently say that she took one, but you don't know if she ate it because you're too far away to tell, and also it's hard to see over everybody's shoulders.
Yeah, we're kind of in a fucking circle right now.
It's true.
Okay, because I was holding
You-
back
I'll
until she
say-
ate one, but if I don't know that she
You
ate
do
one,
you
then-
do know that all like the other four in the area did eat one as well?
but I don't know if she ate it, so I'm not doing anything.
All right. What do you?
Action was held specifically for when she ate one.
That's fair. And
Do,
you
do
can't.
I see this happen? Do I see her eat it?
Yes, but you see her eat it because you're within eyesight range. There's less clutter. Vander's
Okay.
looking at like the backs of a bunch of drow.
Have their backs turned to him? Oh no.
Well, like Pierce's back had turned to him. You know, like they're facing you.
I would
Yeah,
like
like our
to-
direct.
Oh, that's fair.
You guys do have the walkie-talkies, but it's okay.
Nah.
You can just talk to one person only on the walkie-talkie, right?
Yeah.
The walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
If that's the case, I'm going to.
You don't have to select group call.
Shit, I accidentally called the group chat. Ah, damn it.
Happens
all or
to
nothing,
us.
guys.
Call the group chat. Oh, sorry, booty call. Oh, not booty call. Fucking what's it called? Butt dial.
Yeah.
Butt
Those
dial?
are two different things.
I was
Yeah.
Booty
until
call.
you corrected booty call seemed perfectly correct to me, and then the second you corrected, I'm like, right.
Right.
Steven is just used to it.
I'm going to.
I am far from used to booty calls.
Come on, Arsham exists.
I wish.
I keep my my walkie-talkie in like an inside pocket close to my chest, right? So I'm just gonna like tap on my shirt, so no one can see it, and then like lean in.
The goose is in the egg. She ate it. I don't know the code phrase.
Oh jeez.
Straight to Vander?
Mhm.
Vander, you got the message.
No, I didn't, because they still haven't given Vandor the walkie-talkie.
I swear we did, right?
No, we haven't.
No, you haven't.
So no,
I mean, the
I'm
one
just
who
like
would
an
technically
insane
have Endor Stone is like some random drow, soldier
No, we didn't give it
military-
to Severe.
person. I thought we did.
No, we kept it. I was tempted to, but we didn't.
Oh, I honestly thought we gave it to him.
Nope.
No, the only thing we gave him was a health potion, and that was from me.
Who,
Oh,
who
okay, cool.
might have the sending stone on their person then?
It would fucking be Piers or Raven. Who it would be?
Rock, paper, scissors, buddy. Here we go.
Roll the
It
d20. Whoever gets the
technically-
lower number has it.
I think
They
we're
do
doing
what?
Straight D20.
Roll the
Dante
d20. Whoever has the
D20.
lower number.
It would probably be Dante, but
Yeah.
be.
No, that's you.
Yep, that's you. You have
Lower.
it.
Oh, I've got it? Oh, okay.
And you hear this mumbling of Pud within your pocket. And like the mumblings. And then you realize that message was not meant for you. I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if she saw.
Oh god.
Can I,
Could I
is there something I can
make
roll to-
a deception check to see if I can disguise my voice when I did it? It's your call. You're the DM.
Okay, first of all, make me an intelligence check to see if you would remember that it's not actually on Vander's person.
Could I instead, with my passive perception, just hear it?
Okay, well, yeah, you could hear it, but by the time you hear it, you would already be talking.
That's a fair point. I'll just make the intelligence check.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a 16.
I'll say yes. Roll a deception check.
16 again.
All right.
Hey!
A random voice comes out of your walkie-talkie, Raven.
Shit.
Good save. Good save.
What is all this?
Oh, it must be a business emergency. Please excuse me. I will, I must take this. Apologies for my rude, departure.
Deception.
You got it.
You are lying out of your asses right now.
When do
This
I
is the
not?
best I've done with this shit, man.
Let's.
It should be blue more often. All right.
24,
She looks.
or... Yeah, we're gonna go with that 24.
Yep, 24. 24.
Alright, you have rolled 2 of those today, Jesus.
Yeah.
I feel like all the worst rolls are on the goddamn advantage that my enhance ability. I'm not salty. That's a lie. I'm totally salty.
I mean, hey, it's good to know that we're gonna go that you have the option, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you are welcome to move away.
Fuck, you're leaving me with them.
Yep. Move,
I'm
Raven.
sorry,
Move
man.
on the board. Where are you going? Where are
Go
you
over here.
walking?
I'll walk over here.
Yo, this is
over here.
literally when you're at a party with your friends and the one person you know leaves you.
Don't you
They
fucking
don't-
leave
you
me,
don't
just,
speak
like, make eye
Undercommon.
contact. Just Raven.
That would
stop.
burn
You
all
see,
right?
you see,
I'm
Raven, as you
sorry.
leave, they turn back to continue their conversation completely in Undercommon, leaving Piers utterly confused. They're speaking a language you do not understand. You've heard Mercury speak it like maybe 3 times, and you know how to say like hello and goodbye, but like that's it. That's the
You know, he
extent
was
of
at
your.
his house as a kid some days.
Yeah, but like you never learned Undercommon. You like know like
Yeah, okay.
you can probably count to 10 in Undercommon.
Okay, after this happens, Spear bows to all of them and then walks by to go back to the table. And as he passes, Vander like gives him a slight nod that it happened.
Sleight of hand, or I guess this be sleight of hand. I know you're
Sleight of
nodding,
hand.
but that's sleight of hand.
Sleight of head.
Sleight of head.
There we go. 13.
All right, Vander, what's your passive perception?
Passive is 15.
Yep. So you pick that up. So luckily you glance over and you see Piers nod to you as he walks back to the table. What do you do?
Would I know what it means? Are we saying that I know
Roll
what
an
it means?
insight check.
No.
He just walks
Did I shoot
past you
myself
and nods.
In the foot?
Wait, was it just a nod, or was it like a? Did you make like a chewing motion with your mouth? Like,
Well, I mean, this is
16?
Yeah, you figured it out.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to look over to the poor innocent victim and cast Druidcraft as rapidly as possible to make that tree as big as I can in as short of a time frame.
I'm
Make-
going to use my saved action for this. I'm going to dismiss enhance ability, and then I'm going to cast silence in a. What's gonna do? 20-foot thing. So anyway, just centered on the fake MILF.
Ah, the fake MILF, alright.
So, bleh,
Yeah.
that's so not visible.
No, I see it. I see it.
I see it.
Yeah, it's there.
Alright,
I'm
I want you to make me, just make me a roll with your spellcasting modifier. Vander.
Spellcasting.
Just to see how quickly.
Modifier, not attack. Damn.
Let's
22.
go.
That's pretty fucking fast. As you reach your hand out and begin to rapidly grow this tree, you see at first nothing appears to happen. She stands fine, but then you see her kind of lean over and grab her stomach as you realize this is it. This is your chance. And you just keep pushing the magic, and you see eventually, as she's standing there, you see the other two in the area kind of reach out to grab her as Pud casts the silent spell. And as she screams out in pain, there's nothing there. The one NPC that is not in the silent spell radius looks at her, looks around at what's happening quickly, and then shouts, "I think she's sick! We need help!" And suddenly other people in the turn and look as expanding and breaking out of the skin. You see as like bits and parts of wood break her skin. The skin doesn't tear away or bleed. It just turns pure white against her. As you see her turning and struggling against it, her eyes now, like, from, like, the soft sort of orange that was Samri, are now a piercing red as they're staring directly at you. And you see her reach out a hand quickly as a reaction. I'm gonna roll. Vander, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is it a spell that uses
Oh, dear God.
vocal?
Nope.
Wait. Fuck. Damn it, I thought that was it.
It's
Never
not a
mind.
spell, that's why.
Dex save. 3!
Alright.
No.
This
Sorry,
is how Vandor dies.
I had to
fine.
quickly see if I could cast shield on other people, but it's only self.
Yeah, you're also out of range to cast shield anyway. Usually if you were within 5 feet, I would allow it, but because you're not, I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Okay, sorry. Vander, you are going to take... you're going to take 16 points of piercing damage as you see a dagger is shot and hits you directly straight in the chest. I need you to make a Constitution saving
16
throw.
points, you said?
Yeah, 16 points, and make a Constitution saving throw to see if you can continue Druidcraft.
Jesus.
On save to see if I can continue.
Do it. I believe in you. You've got this.
I mean, I have a +4 to con saves, so hopefully that does it. Trust. No, that's a 9. I kind of feel like that's
It
not gonna do it.
hurts a lot, and it stops as you kind of release the spell. You grew it fairly large, as you can see twigs and sticks growing out of her body, and she seems to be pretty much stuck in place at the moment, but she's still standing. What do? Next in initiative is, I'm just gonna go. Because technically I'll consider this as Vander's turn. White Dragon, she attacked you. Pierce's turn.
And is this the actual combat now? I only have
Yes,
30
this is
feet?
actual combat.
Oh, I need to get combat music on.
Okay, see, I can do two things. I can go in pretending to be able to heal and just inflict wounds, but I can just fucking do that, but I can't get there in 30. I can get a fair what is it like? Yeah, I can get there, but if I use all of my action, I have to wait for the next. You know, that's a worthy enough sacrifice.
Is action surge a bonus action?
Yes.
That is just the thing that happens, I believe.
Yeah,
Hold
it
on.
gives you another attack. It gives you a secondary action.
That would technically work. Right?
Technically.
Let's go, fighters.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay, so
Technically, you can use your action dash and bonus action surge.
yeah, I'm gonna do that and just touch where it's where it's looks like it's in the
now
war.
you have to check. Do you need a vocal portion?
No.
cast?
No, inflict wounds is just touch.
All right.
It's instantaneous, it's touch, it's verbal Semitic.
Yep,
is
verbal.
that.
You can't cast it. You prepare the spell as you rush into it, and as you get in there, you go to cast the spell, and it fizzles out.
So one of my shit is fucking verbal and Semitic. Okay, I mean, hey, if anything, if that works as good deception, because she doesn't know what I was trying to cast.
Make a deception check for me, actually. And she's gonna roll insight on that, because she's fucking part a tree right now.
Where the fuck is deception? There it is. And then Pud 7. And then because Pud also dropped the thing, so it's not advantage on it.
Nope. Pud's turn, though.
Uh-oh.
I am going to once again. I'm gonna stir my little kobold ass up here, kind of chill by the pillar. Wait, can I? Oh yeah, that's fine. And then I would like to hold my action. Once again, just waiting with another silence ready. Like, ready to cast the spell in case she leaves the area of that silence.
Okay, well, you could tell right now she's unable to move with what Vander was able to accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything.
Alright, Raven.
Oh boy. I was just gonna roll one of the fireball beads over to her general location, but Pierce is standing
Yeah,
there, so I can't do that anymore.
There's a purpose group of people.
Uh-huh. There is.
You still could.
Good point. You don't care about that. You just want to cast fireball.
I don't care if my player friend is in there. I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Fireball.
I mean,
I mean,
two
you
things are
could
resistant,
potentially
right?
throw it. You could potentially throw it at the wall far enough away that it still hits her without hitting Piers.
I don't think the range of
Oh,
fire.
Pierce
The
is,
range of fire. The range of fireball.
right
Pierce.
there.
It would. Yeah. With the range of fireball. Yeah. Pierce. It would hit Pierce.
It would hit Pierce and majority of the NPCs.
I also have fire resistance.
That's true.
I get
He is
that.
resistant
I'm just
to
thinking
fire.
she's part tree and she's like, I don't know, she has the stats of an ice dragon, but like, you know, they don't like fire, and she's a flammable tree right now.
But also, the tree is keeping her from moving.
That is true. I don't know. I want to continue to fake like I'm innocent here,
All right.
because I don't think I'm caught on to yet. So I'll just look like I am watching this in horror, and that's it. That's it.
Fair enough. Roll a deception check.
You got it. Please don't let me down. Shit.
Alright.
I could luck point it, I guess.
I'd say anything under an actual 10, don't. Like, at least, like, 11 or, like, 12 and under, I feel like is a really good threshold for that.
Yeah.
No, fair enough. Well, I mean, she's probably not focused on
It
me right
could-
now anyways.
Again, you always gotta think it could be fooling someone.
Meh.
It may not be the
There's going
target,
around
but
you.
if someone believes you, then that counts for something.
I guess so.
Alright. Alright, I don't know what Alice is going to do, I'll be totally honest. It is his turn in combat, but he doesn't know what's going on. And he doesn't know, if it's attack time.
I'm just low-key imagining that he's in a conversation with an old drow woman and he can't get away.
She's like, oh, and my son is... he looks just
Oh, you
like
look just
you.
like
And he's
you.
like, uh-huh. And he's like reaching for the long sword, like, yeah, uh-huh.
What happened?
Vander.
She goes to pinch his cheek, and like a bit of the makeup rubs off on her fingers, but she's so old she doesn't even realize. She's just like, "Oh, were you sick?" Oh,
Yeah,
you felt a little
practically.
bad."
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm just gonna use my turn to from there, see if I can make the tree a little bit bigger.
Alright, roll with your spellcasting modifier again. Because Druidcraft is just a cantrip, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep. You are currently bleeding, so it's not as successful as last time, but you can tell with some of the tree parts that are exposed, you do manage to grow it a bit more. It's still growing. You see, as she reaches up a hand to kind of you see her her mouth move to say something, but there's no sound. And the dagger that is still embedded in your chest stays embedded in your chest. And she looks to Piers, pulls out another dagger, and she's just going to stab at you.
This
I
is
don't think a
playground
16
rules. She swung
I
first.
oh yeah.
No.
I don't think the
16.
16 hits.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, no, go, that's... Yeah, no, 16 doesn't.
yep. She's got 2. She's gonna swing again.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah, that...
Yeah, that hits. Yeah, okay.
Okay. I'm gonna keep track of that all. Okay, cool, I can't keep track of this. That's all I'm for.
Alright.
How much you doing?
Uh, 19 points of damage. I didn't roll that great. And she just she misses the first one, but as you kind of get back, she goes in and just kind of stabs you, right in the area of the chest, nearly missing your throat.
So I'm looking at my shit like, there's some... Where? Is it a...
You guys are fighting a white dragon. What do you want from me?
No,
Bigger
sorry,
tree.
We just keep growing that tree, this dragon will be no more.
Don't druids have all their spells prepared all the time? No, or is it like
No,
cleric?
they
where you-
can, they can, it's like cleric.
Hmm.
I believe
Changing
it's
bonus, yeah.
like cleric.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking at my... No, that's level 1 spell. Okay, sorry, I was dumb. I couldn't find Hellish Review for a bit. But that's not what I'm gonna do.
Is Hellish Review verbal?
Yes, it is, but I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you can't do it.
No, because Okay, what are... Okay, so I know we talked about it a bit today, but theoretically, because with what he is wearing as like a long, like a nice long coat, would he still technically be able to be hiding sheath with all the daggers in it?
I say technically, yeah.
Okay, cool. He's gonna bust out that dragon slaying dagger and stab her.
Okay, go for it.
Hold on, I have to look at that.
Avoid the tree.
Yeah, like whatever's exposed.
Yeah.
Where's Dragon Slayer? Right, no, it's... Okay, just a regular dagger is +8 to hit, but it's a D4 plus.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say? It was plus
D4 plus your dex modifier, because it is a dex-based weapon.
Okay, so
Or-
because
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it is.
okay, so this is, and I'm also just taking the standard. Wait, does it have an extra plus to hit?
Yeah, so it's a D4 plus your dex mod.
No, but
Or
to hit.
To
the
hit?
D4.
Oh, to hit is
Yeah.
your dex mod, yeah.
Okay, so there's
Same
no
mod.
there's no +1 to it.
No.
Okay.
Unless you're proficient in the weapon, then you add your proficiency modifier as well.
No, I'm just looking at my standard, just because the Dragon Tooth Dagger is a +1, that adds a +1 to it. I
Yeah.
believe, but just a standard dagger is for me a 7,
Okay. So yeah. and
also 4 or 11.
11. 11 sadly doesn't hit as you go to stab down at it, and you see her eyes flare wide as she kind of like in this silent area kind of grabs your hand, holding you back.
Let me double check his spell quickly. Note that's this fucking stupid silence shit. Okay, he is quickly going to summon one of the short swords and then go for an attack.
Okay.
That which is also +7. Well, I don't have to change anything. 22.
Yep, 22 does hit. This
Okay.
is just with a short sword though, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's still a D6 +5.
Mm-hmm.
Eight.
Alright. Alright.
And also, just so at this point, Fierce would drop the thaumaturgy on it. Not that she fully realized who he is, but get rid of the red eyes and just let them back to orange.
Yeah. But she's already attacking you, so really.
Yeah, I know. I'm just to fucking not have to keep doing that.
Alright.
Could've done-
She looks pissed. Pud?
I'm just gonna use my turn, still holding the spell action, and I'm going to move this way as far as I can, trying to get closer to Vander, because you know he's hurting a bit. That's about it. I'm just, you know.
She's getting over there?
Well, I can't. I can't move far enough because I was here. 10, 20 is the farthest I can go.
Alright. Raven?
I don't know how much I can do with Pierce there. I'm gonna see if I can get the NPCs to like maybe evacuate them out of the way.
How?
I'm gonna see if I can convince them to literally like, I don't know.
She's crazy. She's a lunatic. Everyone run for your lives.
Like, this is dangerous. We need to get out of here.
Yeah. Roll, I guess it's persuasion, because that's not a lie. It's very dangerous in here now.
Mm-hmm. I don't want everyone leaving just yet, because, you know, meat chills are good, but... maybe get some of them out of the general area. Persuasion? Okay. Apparently I am better at lying than being sincere.
Apparently, everyone around you looks to be in a huge panic and unsure of what's going on. They just kind of like, they look around left and right, and they don't know what to do at this point. Vander. Keep growing?
Yes.
Okay.
Outcasting modifier again?
Yep.
Election folders. Ooh, that's only an 8.
Alright. Yeah, she's been moving around, and now that Piers is in the way, your focus is a little bit drawn elsewhere. But you feel as nervous as you...
Oh, sorry, forgot to take my damage. It was 19.
Yeah, 19.
Okay, sorry. I was so focused on the actual combat.
That's okay. Yeah. Alright. Now you see, as she's going in, she looks mighty pissed. She's gonna reach and actually try and grab onto you, Piers. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
I know you were so good at.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Our
that's-
roll 20 is being weird with the hell, so I'm gonna just do it on D&D Beyond. And then strength save.
Yep.
Okay. So much shit opened. 1 second. I'm going to use my Indomitable on that.
What does that do?
I can redo a fail save.
Okay, yep, go for it.
Let me fucking find it out. Yep. Right, and that is 5. Okay, well, 13 is the only.
Neither of them save. As she kind of like, using the one hand that still has the dagger like stabbed into your chest, you see her reach up with her other free hand. It's slow as she's like breaking twigs as she's pulling her hands in there. As she just kind of gently, like, at first it's a gentle kind of like grab like around the bottom of your chin, and then she just squeezes tighter around you. Piers, I apologize. I need a couple more hold on, not D6, but D8. Oopsie. I know how this goes.
This fucking silence thing is fucking me over because 90% of my shit all takes that.
Yeah,
Well,
silence
I
does
can't-
that.
Sorry, I don't
can't-
want to dimension
No.
to work.
I can't go with this. Oh, it also sucks just because it's taking away my fucking war magic.
You
So I can only just do fucking base damage now. What is the damage?
Give me a second. I need one more. Boop. Nope, hold up. I know how to count. That's not one more. I need one more. There we go. Come on, come here.
Fucking was on a 2. It could have been a 20 or an 18.
I'm sorry. You're literally the only person within her range.
I know. I'm not bad about that. I'm just saying I did bad on the roll, and I'm upset about that. And also, I have used 2 of my major features as a fucking fighter.
You're gonna take 25 points of cold damage as she grapples onto your face
25?
and like you just 25 points of cold damage as you just feel like the ice being pumped into your blood at this point. Your movement speed is halved, your movement speed is halved until you can warm up. So
Okay,
you
that's fine.
are considered frozen for the time being. Pud might be very familiar with this. status effect.
I'm also a few hit points away from the wisdom save.
I am sorry. I didn't expect this to happen this fast. Meanwhile, this is happening. You see a couple of NPCs kind of gather around the back of you and begin to kind of pull you away. Meanwhile, others are like taking and realizing what is happening, are beginning to kind of flee the scene. Vander,
Hey,
I'm sorry.
they-
Oops, sorry. Nope.
Oh, if they can pull me out, I can use my fucking spells!
That they're not very strong, but they're trying to help you. Pud,
Oh.
you can no longer see Piers, as a wall of people has blocked both yours and Vander's view, as people are now rushing for the exit to get out of here. Piers. At the top of your turn, I need you to make another a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's it. It sounded like you're about to add more to that.
No. This simply affects your movement.
21.
21. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Fucking what can I... Are they like...
These are like two like frail noble women that are like pulling on
am
your
I
jacket,
able-
like please. Oh God, what's
I
going
can
on?
hit... Okay, but can I... Okay, they're not grabbing my arms per se, so I can still hit her.
Yeah, but they are
Okay.
like grabbing onto your jacket, trying to pull you away from this.
Okay, I'm gonna go one with the Slayer Dagger.
All right.
18.
18 just hits.
Fuck yeah. So that's a D4 plus... What did you say? Dexterity mod? Wait, hold on. Let me pull something up.
I believe so.
A standard dagger attack for me is D4 plus 5.
D4 plus 5. Yeah, so D4 plus 5 then.
And then how much? And then what is it? Another D8 for being draconic.
Yeah, another add a D8 for draconic creature.
7 D4 damage,
All right on.
and then it's straight D8.
Yep.
Two.
All right.
And I'm gonna. Is there anything specific that happens to her now that I've actually attacked with the Slayer Dagger? Or is it just she just looks like she's hurting?
As you carve in with the Slayer Dagger, you see the blade almost begins to glow, almost like a bright orange at its tip, as it almost appears to be like burning her skin as you cut into it. She's still standing and looks to be at some hit point level, but beyond that, like, you can't tell if that like hurt her or not, but it did look like it definitely hurt.
I'll do it again.
All right, do it again. Right,
Natural 1.
Nope,
8.
you swing wide the next time. Like, one of the girls actually grabs your elbow and pulls you back, so you're unable to stab her again. And you can't hear them because they're in the silent zone, but they appear to be just shouting and like begging for you in Undercommon. All right, frick. Oh God, I'm just. It's Pud's turn.
Okay.
It's Pud's turn. Pud, your visibility, you have disadvantage on all ranged attacks because there are too many people in the way.
I'm going to move here, so then I have a direct line of sight with Piers.
All right.
And then, I've seen him get pretty fucked up this entire time, right?
Oh, she's still holding on to him with like her like dagger in her hands. Like, he is being slowly pulled away, but she still has a hand on him.
Okay, I'm going to get onto my knees, hold out my Saloon symbol. I'm gonna it's like a little it's just like a little crescent moon. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna imbue it with my power, and I'm gonna fucking stab it into my chest. I'm gonna cast Life Transference at 4th level.
Okay.
So I just gotta roll.
Oh
Ooh,
boy.
how much is this? It could be worse. Could be worse.
That's a lot.
I take 19 points of necrotic damage, and Pyrrhus heals 28.
All right.
Jesus. Okay.
You are still
That's-
considered frozen, but you're feeling better.
Yeah. No, I feel better about taking more damage. Cool.
But as you do this, you see, like there appears to be like one of the tieflings that Piers was talking to earlier. See, as you do this, and just kind of like, as they're like running for the exit, they just kind of like try to reach out and grab onto you. Make a dexterity check, or you could just let them pick you up. This poor guy appears. He's like a red-skinned tiefling. He just appears to be very afraid at the moment. He's just kind of like picking you up, like let's go. Like that's kind of.
Is
the
he just trying to grab my coat?
No, he's like trying to like grab you like around your body and pick you up to like let's go, like take you with him.
I'm gonna look at him in the eyes.
Leave me. This is my fight.
I'm gonna like say it with such conviction, because this is my fight.
All right.
This bitch probably has my fucking friends' corpses.
I was gonna make you roll, but the guy kind of reaches out to grab you and then kind of like pulls back. It just kind of backs around you and kind of gives you like a small nod before continuing on. Raven's turn.
Oh. I'll give him a nod back.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to roll, or move basically over here. Guess you guys can't see that. Over here. Apparently clicking is not my strong suit. There we
you're
go.
Fine.
Did we know when these NPCs move?
Yeah, I'll move them. They're currently running.
Okay. Because I was just gonna say and actually no, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just do Eldritch Blast. I was gonna see if I could hold my action to roll the fireball bead for when they were out of the way, but Pierce is still there and grappled.
I mean, you can still roll it. He just got healed, so.
I don't want to hit him. I'm not being responsible for turning him into the fury monster. Like, no, thank you. That is scary.
Probably start
Yeah, let's
fucking
roll
killing the
that.
NPCs.
All right.
I only thought of that earlier, and then you went in there. They're fine. I didn't kill him this time. 21
All right.
and 29. So that's not 20. Score.
Yeah.
Score. Yes. Wait, what are you rolling for?
This is Eldritch Blast.
All right, you're Eldritch Blasting. Yeah, as you can totally blast her. Both of them hit.
Fantastic. That's gonna be the
Natural 20, you roll double damage.
score. So that's gonna be 3d10 then.
Yeah.
Even better. Do the 3d10 and hope this does well. 13?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. You kind of blast into her a few times. Some of the twigs and stuff that Vander was building are just slowly breaking. Alos is going to. Now I can't do this. He's going to dash behind this NPC and just try to like pull her out of the silent zone to try and get to Piers. But like that's as far as he's going to get for now, because that's as far as he can get. Vander, you can no longer see her.
Yes. I know. I still know roughly where she is, so I'm like, here. And I'm gonna roll to grow my tree again. I think it's gonna make a lovely interior decoration.
Yep. Go for it.
I don't know about. It's off 20.
All right, nice. You kind of, once you get like a much better view of her and the people are like running just behind you, you kind of being able to craft it once again as you see her back kind of like twitch as like more of these vines begin to kind of push out of her, and you can see her mouth is open and you can assume she's probably screaming. You just can't hear it.
I don't suppose there's a branch starting to come out her mouth.
Possibly.
I
Perhaps.
just really like that mental image. Trying to scream and a branch starts growing out.
This is like that one fucking yokai.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I don't remember the name of it. It's like the redwood tree that kind of makes people kill themselves.
Mm.
And it like
I
drinks
hope
blood.
she tastes the shitty fucking acorn taste, as long as it's growing out of her mouth.
I mean, it would technically be like the bark of the tree, so it'd be even worse.
Mmm, texture.
As she sees more people approaching and seeing what is happening, you see, as she's like still holding on to Piers, her form begins to shift, and now her skin is a complete white as you are looking at the face of a white dragon, complete. Her body begins to shift, twist, and grow. And even as you're like holding her in place as best as you can, Vander, with a soft 20, her body is slowly forming into that of a white dragon. No longer able to use her dagger because she's going into dragon form. She's going to make a claw attack against you, Piers, because you're the only one there.
Yeah.
Sorry. This is what you get for being within range. Okay. That's a 21 and an 18.
18 is armor and 21 obviously.
So both of them hit in that case. All right. Hold on, I gotta grab the. Oh, frick! Now I'm just dropping D6 everywhere. Jeez.
At least they're not D4.
At least they're not D4. Alright. Alright, Piers, as she kind of claws into you, one after another, she's like, almost like to tear at your chest a little bit. You are going to take another, ooh, 21 points of damage?
Okay.
I'm sorry, both of them hit. I rolled also
Yeah,
really well.
No, I'm doing.
You were the only person within her range, and she's unable to move. So I'm sorry.
No, I'm doing this to myself. Because this is
And
the.
you can see the NPCs beginning to kind of pull back with his help. They actually managed to pull you back as well.
Am I still in the fucking cone?
You are technically still in because they were only able to pull you back 5 feet. You see a portion of people escaping. I'm just gonna actually just do this.
Yeah, no, my fucking. If I move, I can use my spells.
No, you can move on your turn. Whoa, big. That's not what I meant to do.
Oh, damn.
Damn, that NPC thing.
That's an oval.
Boop. There
That
we
oval
go.
look at a PC.
Actually, they're gonna go up here.
Oh
They're
god,
smart.
she's gonna be huge now, huh?
She's growing
Ooh.
slowly. I wish I could just do it by like 2. Is that she's like halfway. She's kind of like more like she's not this big, but she's like a little bit bigger. I'll do that when she finally gets up to becoming a large size creature. She's not technically a large size right now at the moment. Yeah, everyone is still fleeing. The NPCs who were dragging you successfully dragged you a little bit, with Alice's help. It's now your turn.
Okay. Well, let me check. Yes. Okay, I'm not gonna move yet. I'm just checking. Fuck. Come on. Okay, no, because it's on 20 feet. That would hit her. What? Get the fucking.
Remember, your movement is currently halved.
No, it's mainly just there's a. I was gonna use that spell, but.
Oh, sorry, it's the top of your turn. Make a Constitution save for me.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I forgot about that. You are frozen.
Whee. Fuck, 11.
You were unable to move for this round of combat.
Okay.
You're frozen
Okay,
in place unless someone
Good. I really
physically
didn't have. I literally didn't have a plan. This helps me.
Okay. Good to know. Yep, you were frozen and unable to
No.
move.
If she were to move a single spot forward and I moved back, I could have done what I wanted, but. Alright, Bud's turn.
Okay. Wait, are you gonna do anything?
I can't fucking do anything!
Well, you can't physically move, but you can't cast spells in you.
No, because I can't fucking cast spells and I
Alright,
and I don't
turn.
have.
I'm going to. Fuck. I'm not gonna fuck. I'm going to move here. Actually, I'm just gonna move there. And then I'm going to. Is she still like covered? Is she still like has the plant and
Yeah,
tree growing out of
the
her?
plant is continuously growing. As you can see, Vander on the other side, continuing to craft, to
Okay,
druid
good.
craft.
So she's still just stuck in place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to, if that's the case. Fuck. I'm just going to cast a 3rd level Cure Wounds on Pierce. $17 points of health.
Alright.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. That was gonna get you back.
That's it.
Alright. Raven's turn.
Okay.
Yours has been moved.
He's been moved.
Shifted.
What was the range of that fireball again?
The radius is like 60 feet.
We're not gonna do that in here then.
Well, isn't it just a fireball?
Yeah.
So it's 20-foot radius, right?
Yeah. But you could shoot it up to 60 feet away from you. So you could toss the bead up to 60 feet. And then the radius is 20 feet around.
20 feet around.
The point of where the bead lands.
Yeah, it's gonna hit a lot of people. We're not gonna do that yet. You know what? I'm feeling cocky. I'll take my my rapier out, light it up, walk over. Like
Yeah.
the 30 feet.
Yeah.
because that is also like vocal. So as long as you started outside, it shouldn't go away.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
that's
just
what I was
wouldn't be able to
thinking.
keep. You just wouldn't be able to keep it up.
You'd be able to use it
I
for
wouldn't be able
one
to-
strike.
Yeah.
Well, just get the one strike, get in, get out.
It's one hit with fire damage, and that is like a good resistance.
Mhm.
Or, not resistance, that is a good
Yeah.
damage multiplier.
True beans. Okay, I think I can still hit her without going all the way. So as long as I'm like right there, I can hit her, and then I can move out next strip. Palm down. All right. I shall.
You are not close enough to stab her.
Oh, really? I'm only 5 feet away.
You're technically 10 feet away.
Am I? Oh no.
You? This is 5 feet. This is 10 feet. She's 10 feet away.
I see. Okay.
You can move.
never
You can
mind
move
then.
one more square.
Okay. Well then, I shall do that then. Boom. This is gonna hurt. Flint tongue plus the 9. I'll just do the double. Do you mind if I roll the 2 attacks now and then?
Yeah, you can roll
the
2 attacks.
damage?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so one's a 15 plus 9, one's a 13 plus 9.
15 plus 9 is
The lower of the two is a 22.
Oh, both hit.
Little beans. All right.
My brain is not in math mode today. Thank you, Liz.
Yay.
Be
PogChamp Arabia.
all right. Do you mind if I roll the damages together, or?
Yeah, you can roll the damages together. Well, I mean, you have to roll the rapier damage and the fire damage differently because they're different dice. But yeah, you can roll them together.
Well, I'll do the 2d8 plus 2d8, and it's gonna be plus 5 each. Probably easier just to do 10 then. Okay, 21 for basic rapier, and then it is the d6, just 46. Nothing.
So what is the damage in total?
41?
All right. You carve
yeah,
into her heavy.
Cool beans.
She's not looking pretty. Ella, seeing what's going on, is going to come in and just stab her a couple of times with his sword, because that's what he's really good at doing. Only one of them hits though. That sucks. Alright. You watch as he just kind of, runs in there and just kind of jumps in and carves into her side.
Oh fuck, I realized about that she was doing any saves against me, but I was hitting with the weapon. It was not their spell saves, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Just keep going.
Oh, okay. Oh, Eldritch Strike, right.
Yeah, no, they're only weapon stuff. They're spell stuff against me, and I wouldn't have been able to do that.
Yeah, that's true. Sadly, only one hits. Vander, yours keep growing? Alright.
Yes, they keep growing, so let me roll for that, and then I keep realizing halfway through the turn order that I forgot to roll the d20 to see if I get a nat 1. So that's a 21 for growing. And then
You don't need to do that with
the other
cantrips.
thing-
No, you don't need to roll them with cantrips.
oh, I thought we agreed that I did still.
No, you need to do it with because we agreed to do it like regular meta magic. wild magic,
okay.
which is it,
Okay.
it's every time you waste a spell slot, you need to roll for it. Cantrips, you don't need to.
Okay. I'm misunderstanding then. Either way,
That's
I haven't rolled a net once. There's been no reason for it to be brought up. So,
all right. Don't worry about
anyways,
it. Don't worry about it.
yeah, it's a 21 for the growth.
All right. She is not looking great, guys. Like there are sticks, like one twig has kind of come out one of her eyes at this point, and there's just like blood pouring from her face at this point, and she looks pissed. Looking around, now that there are a few people within range. Yeah, Pud. Oh, I think it's only, hold on. Okay, no, she's gonna have to make a choice. I'm gonna roll a d4, and we'll see who she picks.
He targets just Vander.
She can.
Just out of spite.
She can't. Well, she knows that Vander's the one causing this, like the tree growing. She could try to
I'm
stop.
taking away her freedom.
And she's attacking Vander. Vander, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Silence afterwards made it so much better.
Okay. 10.
Right on. 10 fails. You were gonna take 44 points of cold damage
Jesus.
because you are so low. Are getting hit by this. Make a Constitution save to see if you can keep Druidcraft up.
Good.
Druidcraft.
Nope.
No, you just got hit with a blast of 44 cold damage from a head of a dragon. Also at this time, as you stop the Druidcraft, just to kind of relate from that, you look back at her, and she is about half the size of the ancient dragon that she is. And you see, now that she's grown properly inside, a lot of the branches have snapped and like sort of crumbled down on the ground beneath her feet. Though there still is actively things like poking out of her. She's half the size. And you see the body turn. I'm going to need Alos and Raven to make a dexterity save for me.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I've got this.
Alos doesn't.
Oh no. Sorry, buddy.
Luckily, this doesn't do as much damage as 44.
26. Okay.
Alright,
I'll be okay.
26, you're gonna take 26. You see as the large tail swings back, and you see it just catches Alos in the chest completely, knocking him back 10 feet. You manage to quickly duck it with ease, but Alos has now stumbled backwards as he has taken the full brunt of that damage. That's okay. He's still kicking. Actually, that was the first damage he took of the night. Oh, good for him.
I would like to look at Piers, and
Wait, let me do something before you go in.
I mean, he can't respond. He's in the silence, but you know, just.
No,
I'm just
her
telling him
turn
that.
isn't done yet. She still has a movement. You all watch as this large white dragon looks into the reflection of the glass behind her. you actually look now around at these panels. They're all mirrors. And you see the claw reach out into the mirror. And it just presses against it, and you see like a tangible look of fear on her face for a moment. Pierce, it's your turn.
The thing is, because Pud's after me, but Pud wants to do something, and I'm not frozen anymore, for starters.
Well, no, yeah, you are. Make a Constitution save.
Okay, well.
You're still frozen. The status effect frozen.
16.
Yeah, you can move this round, though.
Okay. So, okay. Because I'm assuming even though she's bigger, that 15 still wouldn't hit.
15 still wouldn't hit.
Okay. No, just have
wait,
to double check.
Wait, did you roll something?
No, I mean distance.
Oh!
Like, see the arrow?
Yeah. I mean, unless it's ranged, but if you're trying to do something melee, I mean,
No,
you could throw a dagger.
No, with range, if I were to be right here next to Pud, and I did a range thing and it's 15 feet, would that hit?
Depends. You'd have to roll for it.
But you're saying
Yeah, potentially you could throw something at her.
It's not thrown.
Is it magic?
Yes, it is magic.
Yes, then yes, it would.
Okay.
It's only that when you're shooting with like crossbows and like bows that actually have like a range on them, magic is different.
Okay, this is a huge gamble because it's a saving throw.
Alright.
But I'm still gonna do it.
Okay.
It's also cone. So, I mean, okay, so quickly Piers runs back towards Pud as he takes in just a deep breath as small embers kind of like burst around him. As he yells, a blue plume of fire bursts from his mouth as I cast Dragon's Breath.
Cool.
Dex save.
Cool. Dex save. Alright. Surprisingly not great at
Bitch ain't
those.
frozen anymore. Let's go.
Fuck.
What is it?
That's a 10?
Nope, it's 13. That's 3d6.
Yep.
Fucking Piers is just like, I can
3d6
do that too,
fire
bitch.
damage?
Fire.
Fire damage.
8, Jesus.
Dang.
And that is the full... That, technically, like, I don't know... The casting time is a bonus action. Does that...
So, yeah, so that's a bonus action. You still have your action then.
I wouldn't be able to do any of my cantrips, so I'm gonna... No, that was the bonus. Shit, I still have the
You still have
short
a
sword out.
full action.
I know, but that was a bonus, so I can't summon the longsword, so I'm still stuck with my dual wielding right now, which is okay. Just run back in with darting with... is that one attack or 2 attacks?
It's one.
With the weapon scope?
It's one. Or I guess technically it's 2 because you have 2 swings with 1 weapon, right? You could swing twice with you could swing twice in a turn. So yes, it's 2. You get 2 strikes.
Okay, because
You normally get 2 strikes, right?
Yeah, no, because
Yeah,
I
so
have
you
the
get 2
Slayer.
strikes.
Because I have the Slayer Dagger and the Vicious short sword out, so would those be separate things or
Yes,
just choose one?
those would be separate things. Unless you want to choose one to attack twice with, you can choose one and then the other. Because you have both of them out.
Okay, so I could do Dagger and then Sword.
Okay.
Okay, it's the same modifier. And I can't do any of my fancy shit, so just straight roll. Nope.
Nope.
I will say that was the dagger.
Yep. Dagger
And then-
misses.
26.
That does hit.
And then actually, hold on, because while I was doing shit, fuck me, I should have just, okay, ignore this, because I forgot that I added this into my character sheet. 10.
10. Okay.
I forgot that I put those in.
All right. She is not looking good at all. At all. She's like bleeding from multiple areas. And she's not even at her full strength. Pud.
Go, Pud.
Damn it. Mm. Fuck, you're in the. God damn it, you're in the thing, so I can't do anything.
Wait, shit, also Dragon's Breath was a cone. Would Raven had to have done a save for that?
Yes, technically. Raven.
It's dexterity. I think you should be fine.
Yeah, sorry.
A
Technically, Raven. Yeah, dex save.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, you'll take the half of the 8. Yeah,
26.
so you're totally fine. So half of 8, what is that? 3? Is that correct?
Yeah, it's the 3. 3 points of damage. Well, actually, half of 8 is 4.
4, right.
I was about to say, it's like, I'm not good at math, but,
No, it's fine.
I wasn't even remembering. I was like, yeah,
4 fire
sounds
damage.
right. And then I went, wait a minute. 4 fire
I was
damage.
one off. It's fine.
I love you, dear. Alright. Alright. Now, but it's Pud's turn.
Okay. I am going to move. I'm actually going to cast Silence again.
Alright.
So I'm gonna just delete that. You know. Oh, that's not 20 feet. Thank you. 20. Oh, God. No, 50. God damn it. Is it? Okay. My brain's working at 2%.
That's
Good
okay.
thing.
Mine is 2. 2% brain day.
It is a
2%
brain dead.
lucky. Mine's a, like 0.2%.
No think. Head empty.
percentage working.
I'm gonna do that and then move to here, behind Piers. That's it.
Alright. So you just like pushed it back.
Mm-hmm.
Raven's turn.
Okay. Wonder if I should.
Your
move
rapier is
outside
no
the-
longer lit, but you are 5 feet from the outside of the cone. The silence
So
area.
just relight it and then
You
come
can
back
move,
in.
relight it, then move back in.
Stick's head and arm outside.
Like, here we go. I'll relight it. And
That'd also be an
then-
attack of opportunity, right?
Yeah, technically, yes, it would be. Thank you. I didn't process that, but yes, it
I-
would. Sorry.
All good.
Does a 17 hit? I don't think it does.
Nope.
Oh,
A shot.
A
But,
swing and a
No,
miss.
fucking-
that's no. Yeah, okay, and
I'm
then
rolling crap today, guys.
welcome to the club.
Apparently. That makes 2 of us.
Alright, we'll come back in. Get those 2.
Would it only be 1 fire attack?
Would it only be 1 fire attack?
I'm pretty sure it's only 1
Yeah,
fire
it's only
swing.
1.
Okay.
We just normally don't count it because you're usually not bothered by the silent spell. And you can just
Mhm.
do whatever the frick you want.
Because the physical rapier itself has that fire damage as well. So would that go through as well through the silence?
Yeah, because the spell's already cast. You could throw spells through silence.
No, I mean no. This sword itself has, because it's the flaming rapier.
Yeah. So if you light it outside, then when you
Okay. Okay,
you
no,
bring
so
it in,
that
it's
no
still
that
lit.
okay, so you wouldn't be able.
It's like
No,
when
'cause I
you
didn't know.
it's like when you
No.
light a candle.
No,
Huh?
it's because I don't know if. No, it's because I don't know if Alicia was using green flaming blade or the
Oh
sword.
yeah, green flaming blade you wouldn't be able to. Green flaming blade would technically go out because you need to
It's a
cast
boat.
it.
Okay, so
I'm
it
just
would be.
using the regular fire. We
Yeah,
don't have a
regular
second
because the regular
opponent
fire is
to
attached to
attack
the
right now.
weapon, so you're fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I haven't been using the green flame because there's not
Okay.
a second person to attack, so there's no point.
Right, because I can fucking. Let's go attack the NPCs.
Which
Not
are
the
fleeing
goal.
the scene.
That is not my intention, but 3, 2, 1. I don't think those are gonna hit.
Let's see. A 26 does hit.
No, it's
Oh.
6 plus
6
9.
plus 9.
Oh.
That's a 15.
No.
15 does not hit. No, sorry.
That's unfortunate.
Sorry.
Big tears.
Yeah. You swing wide twice and it doesn't land. Alice is going to from here yeah, you're kind of on the wrong side, buddy. Well, you know who can reach though?
Raven.
Raven, you're fine. Because Raven missed it. He's gonna cast a Cure Wounds for you, Pud. Pud begins to heal 16 points of damage.
Yay.
There you go. He saw what you did and is like, you look a little rough, buddy. There you go. Vander's turn.
I'm guessing the disguise is completely wore off by now.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it matters. There's like blue face paint spewed over like half of Pierce's face, but he's also like frozen solid, so it's like kind of like dripping and melting, and it's gross. Those who are
Makeup's
painted
on.
blue.
So
Wait, is he still frozen solid? Because he
He's
did a fucking...
he's not frozen solid.
I have
but,
to just do the
yeah,
Constitution
Constitution
every turn.
save to see if he can move or not at the top of each round.
Yeah, I more meant like because he warmed up because he did a fucking fire breath. I'm gonna assume that created some heat. You know?
Technically.
So was I also frozen? Because I missed when
I'll give you
I
that.
wasn't.
I'll lower the DC. How about that? The
Okay.
DC is significantly lower now because you are warmer, but you're still technically frozen. It's like being paralyzed.
Caleb,
Yep.
I get frozen by the breath attack?
No, because it's a different kind of attack.
Okay. Just wanted to check because I was going to cast a spell that would warm me if I was. But if I don't need to, then I'm just
No.
going to continue growing the
You are significantly cold, but you're not frozen because Piers was directly imbued with cold damage. You were not.
In that case, I'm just going to do the same thing as before and make an indoor garden.
Alright, make an indoor garden. Roll again. DC way higher. So
22.
Still. Wow, okay. You managed to continue to grow it, though it feels less effective now. But somehow, it's still hurting her. Now it's her turn. She is going to make another... I'm going to need, actually, I'm gonna need both, I'm going to need, actually, well, first of all, before I do that, I'm gonna make a strength check to see if she can break it. No. No. Ah! I hate you,
You
big
rolled
dice.
the d20 and it said no.
I hate you, big dice. That's a natural fucking 1. I'm still going to need Piers, Raven, Pud, Alos to all make dexterity saving throws.
Is this breath?
Nope. You see the
Oh,
large wings
it's
sprout
not
from her
breath.
back and begin to flap aggressively, trying to
Okay.
break the bonds, but it's so far unsuccessful, but there's still large friction.
8.
Hey, 19.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a nat 20 from me.
Nice. Yeah, Pud, you hold your ground. Easy. Alos can't, apparently.
No, the martial fighters go bye-bye.
Martial fighters go bye-bye. Martial fighter is going to take... Ah, fuck, are you kidding me? You're gonna take 8 points of damage, both of you, and you're knocked
Ouch,
back
my
10
bones.
feet. So 1,
I-
2...
I will. Can I argue that because I got a natural 20 and I'm right behind Piers, can I support him?
I feel like I went right above you.
I'm gonna fucking hold on to you. I don't give a shit.
Just
I'm-
grab his crotch.
Make me a strength check, Pud, because that's physically holding him in place.
You're just gonna grab
You're
him by
able
the
to hold
fucking, like,
yourself
dick.
in place.
That's
I
a
mean-
17.
You hold Piers by the tail, and Piers, you just kind of get slapped in the face a bunch by this large dragon wing, but overall,
Ow,
you're still
ow,
fine. Pud's like holding you by the tail, keeping you down. You've never seen Pud so strong.
I was in Pud's body like a week ago. He's still strong because of it.
Apparently, if Pierce is in anybody's body, they just get like radiating like muscle energy for like the next like month. Anyway, it's your turn.
25.
Perfect, thank you. Yeah, you're fine. You can move.
Okay. I know Pud wants to do something, so I'm just gonna ready until I can do anything.
Are you just readying an action? Like a stab action?
Yeah.
You're
No,
still in
actually,
your turn.
no. I'm going to bonus and switch out the vicious sword for the. I was gonna call it Mage Slayer. But
Your
War
war
Mage.
Your
Yeah,
war mage.
War
blade.
Magic.
Yeah, you
Yep.
can
Just-
swap out.
Just get that out.
Yeah.
Still keeping the dagger out because technically I can still dual wield it because it's light.
Yeah. All right. Usually you won't be able to only do it one-handed. Fuck. Pud's
That's
turn.
okay. It's still a D8.
Hmm.
It's still good damage.
Perfect. Okay. I am going to. D&D Beyond, please. First off, I'm going to bonus action Holy Weapon Piers. I'll just I'm doing the Beyblade.
Let it rip.
Goddamn right.
A long sword or dagger.
Main weapon.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm going to do the kobold move. I'm gonna move over, and then I'm going to take off my jacket, and then lay on the ground, and I'm gonna grovel, cower, and beg.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna drop to my knees.
I'm so sorry. Just you can just take me, please. Just don't, please. Oh,
What do they have to
I'm
do?
just gonna.
What
I'm just gonna.
What does that do again? Can you?
Once per short rest as an action, you can cower to distract foes until the end of your until the end of your next turn. Your allies gain advantage on attack rolls against enemies within 10 feet of you that can see you.
Yep. They are within 10 feet of you and can see you. So that means Raven, fuck it, everybody does.
Yeah, anyone who does anything.
Yep. All right, Raven, you have advantage.
Oh, hell yeah.
You have no
Okay,
fire, but you have advantage.
I'm guessing
do I
Raven
want
hears
that
this,
fire?
saying, "I'm."
Yeah, Raven, you just look over to Pud, and who is now cowering onto the ground. You've never experienced this before, because the last time you used this, if I remember correctly, was in Otherworld.
It was only with Piers. Yes.
Yep, it was only with Pierce, so nobody else has seen Pud do this before.
I'm actually gonna get on the ground, and then I'm gonna do the thing where I like kind of get on my back and like roll around, like I stop, dropped, and roll, and I'm just gonna slam my hands on the ground like I'm having a tantrum.
But you can have a
Okay.
transfer in the middle of a ballroom where people are in front of an ancient white dragon. Yes.
Okay. How bad does she look? Do I need
Bad.
fire? Like, if I just attacked without the fire, would it be
Bad.
fine?
Bad.
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 All right. Let's do those 2 attacks.
Oh boy. I mean,
Wait.
13 plus 9.
13?
That's
13 plus 9 will hit.
That will hit. The 8 will not. So one of them hits.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. And then after that, it is just the D8.
Mhm. There isn't a D. Yeah, so it's just the D8 because there's no fire on this one.
Yep.
God damn,
It's gonna
she's
be
still
11.
standing, but she's looking bad as fuck.
Fair enough.
Actually, hold up, I just skipped this, Alice. Everyone keeps fucking moving. Oh, finally! He's gonna cast Cure Wounds on you, bud. You look real bad. Uh, 16 points of healing to Vander.
Thank God.
Alright. White Dragon's turn. In a frantic panic, you see Summary turn around, looking confused and lost. And in common, you hear, "Fine, fine, you win! You win!"
And what?
You win! Oh, actually, hold up. It's silence. You can't hear anything. Fuck, I forgot! Never mind!
Yeah, loser.
You hear her saying something. Nothing.
I can read. I don't know. Does she know thieves' cat? Can she find
Just
it?
start doing
Wait.
sign language.
Caleb,
Yeah?
Oh,
is this on the free action or did we
Yep.
skip my turn?
Oh, shoot. Sorry. I thought we... I think we might have skipped your turn.
I mean, we all know what I'm gonna do.
Yep. Yep. We all know
That's
what
why
you're gonna
it's
do. Do it.
because it's predictable. That's why you skipped.
also, Caleb.
No, you can
because-
still roll for it. Actually,
'cause it
actually,
was-
hold on.
'cause
Yeah,
it was common,
that works.
and I have the observant feat. Could I technically read her lips?
Yeah.
Okay, so I understood what she said. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say anything about it, but I just
Yeah. You see, like, in this frantic cry of panic, you hear her going, "You win! You win! You win! Fine! You win! Stop! You win!" And then immediately you see Vander reach out in Druidcraft. Vander, how do you want to do this?
Oh, I was so hoping you would ask. So, I'm gonna have all of the exposed branches reach back towards her chest and dig towards her heart.
And as you all watch, as she's begging, what it appears to be begging, but none of you really know what she's saying. You watch as the branches that are spewing from her shoulder and neck and different areas of her chest curl back inward and begin to pierce into her. And you see the eyes go wide and flare with fear for a moment. As it begins to just like the leaves begin to dig within itself. And it comes back out on the other side of her and continues to wrap and engulf the body, like the growing body of the dragon. As you all are watching, it just kind of creates this large twisting pattern as the body is just engulfed with the wood. And then the body is unmoving and out of sight. Congratulations. You've won in the most gruesome way possible. I hope you feel good about yourself.
Oh, so good about myself.
Wait, is she dead? Can I get up now?
Yep.
I'm gonna have Raven just leave the thing of silence. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. But at this point, boop. They're all gone.
Just one.
Nope, they're all gone.
thought
I just
there
couldn't
was-
reach it.
Oh, I was gonna laugh. I'm like, there's this one who just stayed and watched the show.
Looking
Yeah,
on in
dude
horror,
sitting there with popcorn.
petrified.
It's like, oh yeah, it's premium entertainment.
It's like that
It's
one
not
kid
worth
from
it.
fucking like the fucking Invincibles.
Well, so
Um,
much for asking her questions.
I'm
I'm
assuming
going
there's
to-
nothing that can be
I'm
taken
gonna
off of it.
remove the silence,
And from what you
and then I'm
could,
gonna, and I'm gonna walk up, and I'm gonna cast Speak with Dead.
you kind of reach up and touch the tree. There's nothing.
Yeah.
It's a large tree. There's like some blood like pouring from like the kind of like in between where some of the twists kind of are in. But besides that, you can't see any portion of the body. Vander has significantly smothered it with tree.
Can I fly up and see if I can get like a view from above?
I'm gonna say it's completely and utterly smothered.
Is there
Unless
anything
Vander wants
going
to
on?
like release a part of it and just hope for it that it's the head.
Yo, but could I like get in here real quick? I just gotta like talk to her, you know?
Steven?
Did you crash again?
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
There you are.
No, just,
Okay.
I had to respond to a text real quick, so I didn't hear what you said.
Okay.
Could you like release her head a bit? I just want to like talk to her real quick.
Don't you think it's prettier this way?
Oh yes, of course, but it's beautiful. But like you know,
This
got-
fall
you
might
got-
add a little bit of touch. You know.
And then
A little
before
bit of fun.
before I do it, I'm gonna because Speak with Dead's not actually concentration based. So I'm just gonna enhance ability myself, charisma,
All right.
and then if
Um,
Vander opens the head,
I'll say yeah, I'll release it a little bit, but then like as soon as Bud is done, he's like putting it back to how it is now.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like decorating the trees and stuff, making it so it like expands and takes up majority of the wall.
we should bring this back to the tavern and have it as like a Christmas tree.
I'm not sure this will fit in our tavern.
Not with that attitude.
anyway, I'm gonna Speak with Dead.
All right. The head kind of
Um,
kind of slowly kind of turns and looks back at you again. The eyes now very foggy and faded.
Hi, hey, I'm saving you right now.
I'm talking Draconic, by the way.
Okay. Does anyone else
So-
speak Draconic? Nope.
Nope.
Okay. You guys don't know what
So-
Put's saying.
And plus it's Kobold Draconic, which sounds like dogs yapping.
Yeah, it's very loud yapping.
So, hey, I'm gonna save you because I saw you begging for your life. So, don't worry, but I'll do it on one condition. Tell me where your treasure hoard is.
You've already been there, haven't you?
Wait, say that again? That was a bit quiet.
You've already been there, haven't you?
Don't you have? You've been around for a very long time. Surely you wouldn't be satisfied with just that. So where's your treasure? And where are the rest of the bodies?
Trapped deep beneath the ice.
So beneath the ice, so like go back to your place, right? And then it's like under the ice. Oh yeah, you can't really respond.
You have to give me a
Is-
direct question.
Yeah. to find it, do we go back to your place and go under the ice?
Depends on what body you're looking for.
Gold, money, dragonoid corpses, specifically kobolds.
I do not hoard gold. Corpses, on the other hand, I do. I trap them deep beneath the ice.
Okay. I should have one. This is my last question.
This will be your last question, yeah.
How deep under the ice? After this, I'll save you.
Many feet down. And the head kind of lolls once again.
And then I'll say in common,
Fucking bitch. Alright, you can close it up now.
I'll get on back down.
Okay,
You find
so,
anything useful?
uh,
I was actually expecting to make a charisma check about the lying, but
The what lie? Wait, did you lie?
I mean, I said I was gonna save her. I'm like,
Oh, true. Fuck, that's fine.
I had the charisma buff. I had
Yeah, you were so charismatic. She totally believed you. And it wasn't that I just totally forgot immediately after you told me.
Mm-hmm.
That's totally what happened. I'm sorry.
I mean, I forgot too.
That's
I
fair.
just remembered now.
That is fair.
But yeah, I'll.
okay, so, well, the thing I'm looking for is some old corpses of some friends. Apparently, they are back at her lair, deep beneath the ice.
I wonder if she kept other things there too.
I mean, she had to. I think she also had like gold and stuff. Saying she's an ancient dragon. She had she had like hundreds of years to collect shit.
I'm not really as interested in the treasure as I am in trying to see if she is connected to a certain issue that we've been
Shit.
dealing with.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Dude, wait. I can't really do it again.
Well, I mean, do we want to do it again?
No, like it just doesn't work. We have to wait like 10 days.
Right.
I mean, we could take the tree. I'm
Chop off
just
the
saying.
head and take it with us. Does that work?
I mean, can you talk without like just a head?
It's magic. I think it should work that way. Can't say I tried it.
As they're just talking, I'm gonna move here and do something.
Just move away. I mean, you don't have to move around the board. I just have it in because, like, I just haven't.
I'm
swapped
just
back
moving
yet.
just so I don't fuck something up around. I'm going to take the dagger, place it on the ground, and use 3 of 5 magic missiles to try to break it.
You blast into that thing with the magic missiles, and it kind of dents the metal a little bit, but overall just kind of stays together. It is a magic item, and it took a lot more than that just to break it.
Hey, Pierce.
If I were to attack it with the sword, would I worry about breaking mine?
Gosh, I don't know. I'm
gonna walk up to Piers.
Hey, Pierce. How strong are you? Could you like lift the tree?
No.
What are you doing?
Trying to break this. Can I? What are we stipulation on the using the sword against the dagger?
Do you need some help?
make an attack, I guess.
Okay.
Can I try to grab his like wrist before he does it?
That's with advantage. Whoops.
Roll
Hold on.
again.
Let me.
I'm just gonna cast Dispel Magic on it
18.
as he does that on the dagger.
On the dagger?
I'll do like I think I need to do a
What level? At what level?
I'm gonna do it 4th level.
Let me look at something. Give me a second. I just don't know.
When you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, you automatically end the effects of this spell on the target if the spell's level is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot you used.
But this is a magic item.
Mm-hmm. So, do you want me to roll for it?
Because
that's what it says to do.
Yeah, I think so.
Come on. Big money. Big money. 17.
With the with a 17, Piers, as you're gonna go down and strike at it, Pud, you release the spell and focus in on it, and it takes a solid second, and for the kind of, you see, it almost feels like chains breaking slowly as you kind of cast the spell, and you feel this almost shattering like effect, and you look down at this dull dagger that still kind of looks like a dragon's head. And Piers, as you go, you slam your sword down into it, and watch the dagger just split into two.
Nice.
2 down.
Now,
I mean,
4 to go.
wouldn't it have been better to deal with the dragon slayers after we kill the issues?
I have more beans. We might be able to get another one. Plus, we don't know what's in her like secret treasure room with all her shit.
That is true.
He'll
There
also
could be
pick up
more.
the broken. He'll take the broken pieces as well.
Yeah, it's just
And-
just put broken dragon dagger, but there's
Yeah.
nothing. It's just broken dagger.
And also he will call actual Sunray and tell her to come to the ballroom.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, do you want to meet her at the house? Like, we could just go there.
I feel like that would be less incriminating.
Also,
Don't bring it to the scene of the crime.
Piers, Alos, and Raven's pretty strong, right? Your silence
Sure.
tells me all I need to know.
I'm gonna
By the way,
cast-
at this point, the tree is covered back up the head,
Mhm.
as I said I would do. And
Mhm.
I'm going to continue growing the roots to dig them into the ground more to make sure that it stays.
Yeah, this is like the 13th floor. So it just goes down to the floor below, and like the kind of like the wooden floorboards are beginning to crack a little. But their roots are growing.
Am I aware of that in any way?
Make a nature check.
That's a bad one.
Yeah, but this is nature, isn't it?
That's a 17.
Yes, you were rolling very well today.
Right?
I think
I'm not
all of
complaining.
Alicia's luck went to Eula's. It's all of it is in you right now.
That's because it's the Pud storyline based.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Vander, how about we pick up the tree, right? And then we can keep it. Because, I mean, don't you want to see this, like, every day? Instead of having it stuck here. Because I know fully well they're going to come in here, cut it down, and then just move it, right? So it'd be better if we carefully took it, and then we could plant it somewhere else, where we could, or you, I guess, could take care of it.
What
How
if
does that sound?
What if
bud?
we pay them to allow us to decorate this room, and then we just leave it here, and anyone who uses this room gets to enjoy its beauty?
I don't think we've got enough of their
Yeah,
currency
we
to
really
make
don't
that
have
happen.
money.
I dropped most of mine on the door, boy.
I still have a fair amount, and I also
They're
have
not going to
seeds.
accept seeds. They're not going to accept seeds. I'm sorry, but they're just not.
I'm not helping with that again.
Seeds are superior to coin.
Yeah, but they don't believe that here or anywhere in this world.
Then
Maybe
they
some
must be
rural areas they
educated.
might, but
I'm gonna walk up to Vander. Oh wait, I gotta.
Vander, could you please do this for me? It's very important for us.
But it's a very large tree. I don't know how you plan on moving it either way.
I have an idea. Please. I beg of you. We need this for
Sure.
Tiamat. We need to learn.
are you sure we can't just take the head? I mean, got one dragon skull. Might as well get more. Collect
Yeah,
them all.
Gotta complete the set. I mean, because once it's undead, though, I don't. Well, oh yeah, because I know how my spells work. Because I'm in tune with that shit. I don't think it'll work that way.
And can I make a check to see if it would work that way? Caleb?
Sure.
Would that be Arcana?
Part of me also just like really wants this fucking tree.
That's fair. That's valid. I'll say both of you roll Arcana checks.
I was hoping since he's a cleric, I might get religion. I got a nat 20 though.
We got the same number, but you got a goddamn nat 20. Ugh. I mean, no. Game's just discretion.
All right. To move an entire tree, a tree of this size as well that you have been sort of creating, it could possibly be moved, but you would need way more hands than the hands you have around you right now to go move this tree. It would take a lot more work, but also, you know, Somri's friends with the guard, and so maybe they might be able to help you. But as of right now, this thing is not going anywhere.
Oh, I was more inquiring about if we could just take the head and use that for...
Oh, the head? Yeah,
What?
you could just take a skull,
Hoping
and
you-
as long as you have the skull of a dead creature, in 10 days you'll be able to talk to it again. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the tree still. Yeah, no. 100%, 100%,
No,
yeah.
we could just take the head.
Oh, I vote for just taking the head. Sounds like less work. I like less work.
I agree.
How about a deal? How about we try to lift it, and if we can't, we just take the head.
Alright, go for it, bud. By all means.
I mean, I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm not very strong. We all know that. It's not a secret. Hey, Piers, Alos, and actually Raven, come to the tree real quick.
Okay.
Hey, Vander, could you, like, make the roots not as rooted in? If that makes sense.
Okay, but I'm rerouting it if we can't move it.
Of course.
And no, I'll throw in my work. If he manages to move it, then I'll leave the roots out. But I'm putting them back if
we
it
fail to
doesn't
move
work.
it.
Yeah.
Alright, so just like a strength roll. 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to use my last 4th level spell slot to do enhance ability with 2 additional targets. So
Would it be strength or athletics?
well, strength. You'll get advantage on strength checks, and your carrying capacity doubles.
All right. Go on. Let's make a roll then.
Alrighty.
Advantage? Let's go.
3, 2, 1. That one.
15.
19. Alos got a 13.
Oh no.
Because it was specifically strength, not athletics.
Yeah.
Athletics is strength, though.
No, this is straight strength.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm
good
saying.
point.
It's
Yep.
straight strength, not.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
So you watch them grab onto the tree and begin to heave and push at it, and it's, yeah. Vander, you stand there watching, just kind of proud of what you've done. You've made a pretty solid tree. It's not moving.
All right. I'll give you that one.
And I'm going to reroute it.
Alright. Reroute it. And,
Do you want me to roll to see how strong the roots are? Or?
Nah, you reroute it. It's fine. You do it in a very similar way as last time. We'll say that much. So now you know you're gonna leave the tree there and just take the skull. You guys, if you will undo the tree a little bit, which I assume you will, can I have just whoever is taking the head off the body make a survival check?
I can do that.
Oh, survival.
Survival?
Okay. If Vander wants to, I mean, Vander's the one having control of the tree anyway.
Alright.
I'm gonna just
plus
guidance
9.
Vander.
Fair enough.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna guidance and then help if I can. In some,
Okay. What does
Wait.
guidance add again?
1d4.
just a D4, and then help, if the DM allows it, will be advantage on top of that.
Yeah.
I believe in your abilities.
Yep, so it's you add a d4 to whatever you are doing.
17. Am I getting advantage as well, or just the D4?
No,
Just the D4?
just the d4.
Okay. 19 overall.
Let's go. I mean,
Alright. So yeah, easily enough. I think you managed to kind of like open up the tree and close it just at the right time. So like the branches itself kind of snap the neck at the right place, and then like the dragon head just kind of rolls onto the floor in front of you.
I'm gonna scoop it up in my bag of holding.
All right. And you have Somri. You have the fake Somri's head, in dragon form.
Ooh.
All right. So do you just want to wait here for Somri?
I think we should meet her back at the base. Little house.
Little house.
I don't know what
Your
to
little
call it.
Airbnb area.
Oh, yes, I want to... Oh, yes, the floof.
Yes, that's
Mhm.
where you literally left Bubs and Floof. So I'll say you guys make your way back down. The building entirely has been evacuated at this point, as you guys kind of make your way down like the creaky kind of elevator and back into the streets. There's a huge crowd of people outside this building as you guys leave it. And a couple people stare and look at you and whisper things at Undercommon. But nobody stops you as you guys just kind of walk away.
What are these
It's-
people saying?
They're just staring. A lot of them are like, are those the guys who attacked they attacked her? Like, oh, why would they do that? Is she okay? No. I don't think it's their fault. Like, I think she was like trying to kill them, and then like it's general like gossip. Nobody stops you as you leave, which is the strange part. But they're whispering and gossiping amongst each other as you guys walk back down. And
They don't even notice that we're different people than we came in as.
I mean, I think the disguises wore off halfway through that kerfuffle.
You know, as they're all
Pandora's
panicking
like-
and running away.
Well,
Oh.
maybe Raven, because you were the only one using actual magic. But everyone else, yeah, they kind of get it. Like, I think there's like still blue face paint, like just like on Vander and Piers. And like
Yeah, Vander's face paint is just like dripping off with sweat and a bit of blood.
yeah. And,
He got real low. He probably coughed up a bit of blood. He
yeah,
probably still coughed
Pud
up
was
a bit of
rolling
blood.
around on the floor for a while, so I think it's safe to say for the majority of that yellow face paint is like on his coat now. Yeah, but you guys, carefully and easily make your way back. As you guys make your way back to the Airbnb, it is quiet. You call up Samri and she says like, "Oh shit, yeah, okay, I'll be there in like 5 minutes." And you guys have a little bit of time to take the equivalent of a short rest. And you get to spend a little bit of time with Fluffy and Bubs, and I think that's where we'll end today. Because I am so exhausted right now.
Good.
We're gonna stop.
On the way back, could I buy just like a little bucket hat?
Sure.
Alright.
Yeah,
And then-
you stop by one of those like tourism shops on the way back, and it says like a bucket hat in another common. It just says the city's name in it. You don't know what it says, but it says something in undercommon. It's like the fucking like little tyke shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that and then I'm gonna cut 2 little holes in the top of it, and that's for Flump's eye stalks to go.
Aww.
Cool.
Right, you have a Flump buddy.
Got
Alright.
a roleplay thing, but that can wait till next session.
We will do that next session.